Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I've decided I'm going to try a new episode of movie reviews and TV reviews. I'm going to look at the movies I've watched this week and just basically have a little chat about them, what I thought of them, and then hopefully we get some good comments coming in about what your thoughts of these movies have been, if you've seen them, or if I encourage you to go watch them, which is something I'd like to see happen from resulting in these videos. It's an idea that I've got from Dave's Dungeon, but hopefully I'm doing it in a slightly different way to how Dave's doing it. He always likes to give his thoughts on the movies he's watched every week. So just before I go into anything, there may be one or two spoilery comments in this video. So if you've not seen any of the following, Wonder Woman 1984, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, Dogma, or the finale of WandaVision, I would suggest maybe watching them before you watch my review video. So, firstly, let's get into it straight away. WandaVision. I'm not starting on WandaVision. Wonder Woman 1984. So finally, I managed to get round to watching Wonder Woman 1984 this week. So it's been out for a month or so, released on streaming services. So I took the time to watch it today. Not been well received universally. To be honest, my thoughts on the movie is that it is a good movie to watch. You can take a couple of hours of your time. It's not a movie that's unwatchable. It's got a really interesting storyline, although a bit silly at times to it. But it is a good film, and you can easily watch it and take your time to watch it, and it is enjoyable. The one critique I have about the whole movie is a lot of the action sequences. I just feel like a lot of the time it is Wonder Woman swinging around on her lasso, but floating through the air like a figure skating champion. She doesn't. It just looks really unrealistic and a lot less gritty than the battle scenes in the original Wonder Woman movie looked. I know a lot of the sequences have been done to give it the sort of 80s neon imagery and look of it, but for me, sometimes it just doesn't work with her just sort of like slow motion, sort of gliding and basically just swinging around on a lasso. So that was the biggest disappointment with me for the movie, just how they've done the action sequences. Some of the CGI is good in it. You can't complain about it, but it does think that some small bits into the movie that just to give the fans and the comic book readers small payoffs, and to satisfy what they wanted to see in the movie, such as the invisible jet and sort of the flying scenes and other such scenes like that. The cheetah does look good, but it seems to be sort of rushed in at the end. If you look at the Marvel storybook telling and the way they've just sort of shoehorned the cheetah in at the end of the movie, I think the character arc could have been a little bit slower. Something akin to what they did with Harry Osborn in the Spider-Man movies and built the arc over a couple of movies. So you could have seen the transformation into the cheetah over a period of time. To me, it was just rushed and sort of hammered in there at the end, and you didn't see a lot of the transformation happening. One minute she was Barbara, the next she was the cheetah. That was a little bit lame, in my opinion. But if, as I say, it's a very watchable film. You can spend a couple of hours, a good family film to watch with the family. Rating wise, I think I'd probably go 7 out of 10. 6.5, 7 out of 10. Not one of the greatest DC films, but obviously not one of the worst either. So that leads me into the second movie I've watched this week, and that was the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. So, the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I really, really enjoyed this film. It had callbacks to all of their previous Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes films, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Chasing Amy, and even dissed a few of the less good Kevin Smith films such as Jersey Girl. If you are a fan of the Jay and Silent Bob series, Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, this is a film to watch. It really is entertaining throughout. Pop culture references, galore, tongue-in-cheek humour at these genres. Really, really was an enjoyable film to watch. Plenty of cast callbacks as well. Made sure they had their usual suspects: Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jason Lee, appearing in the film to give all the sort of fan hype to the previous films and a look at nostalgia. And even though it was called Jay and Silent Bob the Reboot, it's very tongue-in-cheek that it is a reboot. It's not a reboot. It's just them looking at their previous work and basically just having a laugh at it and not taking themselves too seriously. I really, really enjoyed this film. If you've previously watched Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes films, I'm sure it's one you would really, really enjoy watching and watch again and again. To be honest, I wanted to literally put it on again and just go through it again, see the bits I've missed and the little callbacks that I've missed in it, because it is literally a really, really good a good film to watch, especially for nostalgic purposes. So, Jay and Silent Bob the Reboot, I'm giving it a good strong 9 out of 10. I'd really recommend that if you are a fan of Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, you really go back and take time to watch that film, because I really, really enjoyed it. Which made me go back and revisit one of their previous movies, which was Dogma. So, Dogma. Basically, the height of Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, when Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were just coming through. You can see how young Matt Damon looks in this film. And it is a very, very funny movie. Tongue-in-cheek humour at Catholicism and religion. Very, very easy to watch. Cameos with Chris Rock in it. Real good comedy film. The late Alan Rickman's in it, even Alanis Morissette in it, and at the end as God. And the film doesn't disappoint again. It is a comedy satirical masterpiece. Real, like I say, tongue-in-cheek humour at religion and the way people see religion and how people are think of it. And they've done it in a good way. They've looked at previous, like the Bible and issues in the Bible, and used them as comedy material of how the characters have evolved and who they all are. A few racial jokes in it that may current society not be appeasable, but I think films do have that. Unfortunately, sometimes don't date as well as they can do. But as I say, it was a film I really enjoyed when it first came out, and revisiting it after watching the Jay and Silent Reboot was really enjoyable to do. So, would really recommend Dogma. Again, I would give it a good 8.5 out of 10. And if you are going to visit one old film this week, that's one I would say pop down and have a look at it. So, Finally, I can't leave off a review episode without touching on WandaVision. So, WandaVision wrapped up last week. It's been a week or so, so I'm going to go into into my thoughts on the series. First of all, as with everybody else, the first couple of episodes were really sort of head out the box time. You're like wondering what the hell's going on here. But as you invested your time into the series, it made it more and more watchable. And by episode 4, episode 5, I have to say I was hooked and eagerly anticipating the following week's episode. Really enjoyed the whole series. I thought they've done it really well, and obviously kept the intrigue about what's going to go on next, and kept everybody guessing and talking about who's going to make an appearance. What I did like about the last episode, though, is that they made the last episode about the characters you've invested in. There's no one big character going to swoop in and save the day. It was literally about Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, and Vision in the end, which made it a very good series. But they still managed to pop them links in there to where it's going from there, and kept you guessing at the same time about certain characters. So the payoff in the end, for me, I thought it was really good. Yes, I was hoping there was going to be the Mandalorian-esque cameo at the very end of the series, but the way it panned out, I wasn't too disappointed. And again, that the reveal that actually Agatha Harkness was the main big bad in the series, and there wasn't anybody above her that was coming in at that point, was really as well satisfying to the end of the series, and wrapped it all up nicely. So WandaVision, if you haven't watched it, I would really recommend that you go and revisit that show. It can all be watched in one sitting now. It's all there on Disney Plus, so you can go and watch it in one go. And I'm really looking forward to the start of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which starts this Friday. To be honest, I think I'm going to do similar to I've done it this time, and I will sort of discuss it once the series has completed, as I don't think everyone needs a weekly blow-by-blow account of what is going on with the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So hopefully, if I continue and keep going with this sort of weekly review video, you will see that in an upcoming episode. So this week, hopefully, I managed to get to watch the new Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm hoping that comes out so I can give my thoughts on that. Hopefully, I find somewhere in the UK to watch it. Word is that it is being released at the same time in the UK on certain platforms. So hopefully, I'll be able to find somewhere to watch that. But like I say, hope you've enjoyed this this little weekly episode I'm going to start up. If you have, please put in comments. I am eager to hear your thoughts. Like I say, it's a bit of a different type episode to what I normally put on my channel. Instead of the unboxings and the action figures, I thought it might be nice to give my views on certain movies and series. If you like it, please put your comments below. Saying that, if you have enjoyed the video, give me a subscribe, give me a like. It does help to grow this channel. I really do enjoy putting these videos together for people. So whether I get 1 viewer or 100 views, it doesn't matter to me. It's more the interaction and the conversation it starts. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.